Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little to start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Big men on the floor formerly Washington and Gafford. Flagg is out there with Max Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the point. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Now, here's Fox. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Down low, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox. San Antonio on defense. Marshall with the bounce pass. Here's Flagg, guarded by Fox. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That 3 off the mark. Castle against Christie. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Well, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Now, here's Gafford. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Wembanyama, a screen on Washington. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Christie. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fox with it. 17 points in his last outing. Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Offered a screen on Vassell. Pass to Flagg. Clock at 4. Rebounded by Castle.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Vassell right side. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Ooh, this is how confident of a scorer Vassell has become, taking on all comers.
To the paint. Here's Flagg. Guarded by Fox. Now Flag. Still scoreless.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Now here's Fox. Up in time, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Harper is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at center. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Williams. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And here is Fox. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson, Fox kicks to Cornette. To the middle, here's Johnson. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
What physicality from Johnson down low, throwing his weight around and getting past the contact.
Here's Nembhard. No scoring in this one. Thompson with the three.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, Klay Thompson last season climbing into the top 5 all-time for three-pointers made and continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Kevin, back to you.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. Okay, thank you, Allie. He's checked in for Luke Cornette. Dallas also making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. B.J. Washington comes in for Thompson. And Flag subbed in for Williams. So it's the Spurs now. 3-point lead. And stolen by Flag. And Flag throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Sohan following the score by Dallas. And here is Harper. Hasn't made one yet. Shot clock at 2. Fires for 3. A rebound by Washington.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Marshall. Last game we saw him score 32.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Washington. Washington against Johnson. Launches it. Nembhard grabs the board. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Middleton against Wembanyama. The three. Middleton can't get it to go. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1. To end the cold streak. Outside Harper. Over Marshall. A rebound by Washington. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Middleton, and it's Dallas with another.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Spurs have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Nembhard against Fox. Mavericks with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Dallas leading by 3. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
And I'm here with Coach Jason Kidd. Tell me, Coach, what do you want your defensive priorities to be in the second half?
Well, they got some talented guys on that side, so we got to protect the paint. And, you know, we got to contest the twos. We're giving up too many layups, but we settled in here, so we're in a good spot.
No easy ones for them in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
We're going to learn a lot about them by the end of this stretch, facing some good teams that can either expose you or empower you.
And in some cases, both.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Flag is out there with Christie. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. Flag with it. Guarded by Fox. Shot clock at 5. Dallas moving the ball around. And here's Marshall from the arc. The shot, no good. Nice defense by Vassell. Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. Yes! And the foul. That's on Daniel Gafford. And you think of the great shot creators. Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
Oh, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
Now, here's Washington. Nothing on the board. Pass the flag. The tray. Barnes grabs the miss. The Spurs shooting well. 50% for the floor. Fox, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Christie kicks to Washington. In the corner, it's Flag. Gafford sends the pick for Flag. And Gafford throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Castle against Christie.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Wembanyama outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Nemhard's checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Pass to Washington. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Fox. He has 5. And that one is hammered home.
What willpower from Castle, fighting to get his team that second look at the basket.
Pass to Marshall. There's 49 seconds left in the third. And it's Washington missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Nemhard. Still yet to score. Gafford passes to Washington. Nemhard for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The kick out to Fox. And it's Fox slamming it down.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Spurs lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Harper is out there with Fox, and it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Bagley, rebound San Antonio.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Sohan missing. Mavericks trail by 3. Inside, here's the break, and finished off by Bagley.
And at 6'11", Bagley is a huge target. When he runs the floor, it just makes everything easier.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Cornette. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Thompson outside. It's Nembhard on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Now Thompson beyond the arc. Buries the deep ball.
And this is Thompson's shot. One of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Harrison Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Washington, here's Gafford. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox with it. Takes the 3. Now Castle.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Wembanyama. Trying again. Gafford with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Flag. Washington with a screen on Castle. Flag with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. To take the lead. That one misses.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off the shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss. What a huge shot. Fox wants to be the guy with the ball in his hands at key points, and you can tell.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Mavericks trailing. Washington's outside. Now, here's Marshall. D right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Castle against Christie. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. Outside Vassell. Now Wembanyama. Gafford with the steal. Washington with it. Now guarded by Fox. Gafford.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Gafford cans them both.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Outside Fox. Washington rips down the rebound. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Here's Flag, guarded by Fox. Now Washington to win the game. Got it. But oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed very close. goes on the release. Well, they are going to...
The previous play is under review.
As the officials originally ruled. Well, they had thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that he got the shot off in time. GA, they won it on the buzzer beater.
Kevin, you talk about winning it at the very last second. What a finish. Thankfully, the replay gets the officials off the hook on what would have been an awful call to miss.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.